and the Master, written by Russ Bouillon, illustrated by Jeff Alpala. Mika, I need you in the tower now. Mika rolled his eyes. The Master always needed him for something, even if it was just to yell at him. Mika, where are you? The Master's voice echoed down the long, twisty stair road. Coming. Wait, coming, Master. Mika called back as the church doorstep. After the long trip to the top, Mika found the Master standing right where he had expected, looking at a big window facing the town. I will defeat her this year, the Master growled. His thought came and cold flapping in the wind. I will vanquish her completely. When I finished, children won't even remember the professor's name. That's hard to believe, Mika said. She's won every battle flat earth competition since it began. Master turned around to look at Mika. His eyes narrowed and he said, "This year will be different. I have the perfect idea will will defeat the Professor touchy-feely discoveries. You thought of something better than proving the bathing is good for people, or that mice don't come from bread, or that rats carry disease?" Mika asked. "Yes, I did. This land was once fertile, producing enough food to feed everyone. But now the land is giving less people are going to hungry. But I know how to feed the pigs, or the key. The pigs are the key to pork chops, ham, and bacon. Are you going to give everyone pork, chops, ham, and bacon? If so, we have to do some more pigs right now. We have 4 in the pen right now," Mika said. "This, Mika, is why you're the assistant and I'm the master. You must use scientific method. You know what that is?" Mika knew all about the scientific method, but he wanted to see where the master would go with this, so he said nothing. "Last year," the master continued, "I was walking among the farms and found one that was producing an impressive crop, more than any other farms around it. As I walked through the field, I saw pigs quarreling and playing in it. The first step in the scientific method is how to form a question, and mine was, how do I win the better flat earth competition and beat the professor by making everyone feel grown this well?" The judge would love to answer that one. "Did you said the same thing about your hole to the other side of the earth?" Mika said. "The others could have been benefited by trading with the other side of earth." Master jabbed his fingers at Mika. "Only if you had worked harder." Mika raised an eyebrow. "You would understand. You're not a scientist," the master said. Now I had a question, but I needed an answer. I knew I had to make observation in order to formulate my answer. It was killing right at the pigs. The pigs are the key. Just pigs, yes. I had my hypothesis right here in front of me. The presence of pigs make crops grow better and produce more food." Master laughed, waving his hand chopsticks in the air. Mika waited for the master to finish before he said, "Why isn't the pig still a lush garden?" Mika waited for the master to finish before he said, "Wait a minute." The master lowered his arm, scratched his head, and said, "Hadn't thought of that." "Well, you pondered. You have to go to feed your keys." As Mika made his way down the stairs to the judge, he thought about the farm that Master had seen. Bigger do it well. It as he has practiced many times on the way to town. It belonged to old man MacDonald, who was known for raising abundant crops, not just the pig, but cows, dogs, goats, and sheep as well, which is thought which old man MacDonald didn't like to keep confined all year long. Because his fields were planted, the animal roams around freely. Once the animals Once the fields were planted, he brought all the animals inside the fence, surrounded by big yards. The pigs, however, were notorious for sneaking into the fields. The master might even have been onto something, for Mika doubted he was going in the right direction. Mika thought things over in the dumb pigs, dropped old table scraps into the trough. More Mika thought, the more it tough. The more it seemed as though the animals had something to do with the crops growing so well. But what? Erica! Mika heard from the master scream from the tower. Mika, get up here, I've got it. Mika put away the shop pail, glad to stare again. Master was almost shaking with excitement. I've made my observation, and I know I was used to draw conclusions, and I make inferences with a deal hypothesis. The master looked at Baker with eyes waiting for a sign. He understood the step of scientific method. After a moment, the master continued. Pigs would jump up new plants trying to grow, but the closest of the mix the soil need look like mud, so it therefore follows that must also like pigs. If pigs are rolling in mud, the soil still wants to be close to plants, trying to be close to the pigs. It makes perfect sense. The master clapped his hands together. Sounds pretty crazy to me, Mira. I think your negative attitude is why I never win, rumbled the master, his shoulders slumping. Another genius hypothesis. I think so, said the master, but we'll have to test that one time, because I've devised an experiment between my pigs and plant relationship. A hypothesis. We're going to need some pole and fabric strong enough to keep a hanging above the ground. Hanging the screw. Don't move, they won't be hurt. The master said, making raised an eyebrow. Well, you figure out a way. Moving on. In any experience, dependent and control. The master study independent variable. It's the thing that changes. In this case, it will be the distance of the pig from the ground. Since only have one pig, it will do 4 different distances. 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, and 4 feet. The master drew the pigs at different distance above the ground. The dependent variable is the thing being measured. The master said, in this case, we will measure how fast plants grow under the pigs. Master drew tiny little plants growing under each of the pigs. After all the factors in the experiment must be the same. These are all controlled variables. This means the pigs have to be over the same field for the same amount of time. The pigs also have to be fed the same amount at the same time. The pigs themselves are pretty similar, so I don't think we'll have a problem there. The master started writing a schedule to manage the experiment. So here's how it will work. For the same 2 hours every morning and the same 2 hours every afternoon, pigs will be gently positioned over the field behind the tower. You feed the pigs while they're there, so they know they are eating the same amount of food. If my hypothesis is correct, which it is, I predict the place under the pig is will grow faster than the plants under the higher place. Because look at the pouch with its pick. Little plants and schedule. This sounds like a lot of work, he said. That it does, because this is why I'm not an assistant. Better get to work. They don't give awards to lazy people. The master said and he lay down on the ledge beside the window and stretches. Let me know when I'm ready to start measuring. It took a few days, but Miguel makes a platform for the pig to stand on. The pig needed to stand there for a few hours each morning and afternoon that much. But they calmed down when Miguel fed them. The feeling was the worst. He had to hold the bucket up while each pig ate, and start filled over them. The pig didn't want to let down before, reveling the platform to make sure always buried old Bender. After a few of these, Mika planted one row of wheat, one of corn, and one of pumpkins. Even though the master didn't tell him to, he also planted rows of the same plants in the same field, way in the pigs. Mika knew the experiment needed control or something to check the result of the experiments again. If the master did grow some crops without pigs present, how would he be able to prove that the pigs had made any difference in the result? Then they waited. Miracle continued to feed the pigs on the platform. They never enjoyed it, but they started scolding less, which made the master happy. The baker was also careful to the same amount of berries at the time. A few days later, Jack Black shoes appeared in the road at the platform, and the rose with the pigs. No shoes appeared in the under the platform. The master and Becky took carefully measurement of the growing plants every day. Master seemed pleased with the way things were going. It became apparent that the plants grew become rather factors, more larger and healthier. And those in the control area, when the master learned this, he almost squealed with happiness. It's proof. Pigs are the key. I knew it all along, he said as he jumped from another tower. Imagine it. Mega fills a pot of pigs on platform with abundant crops growing around them. People will thank me. They love me. Maybe they even let me cake. We can be rich too. When word gets out, everyone will be buying pigs and we could sell them. The prices skyrocket. Mika, I want you to go into town and buy all the pigs you can find. Go, go, go. Master Mika said, if the fields are filled with blaster, nothing will grow. The plants won't let anything live. If you're only done one experiment, that's not enough to prove anything. You need to do more expensive before you go around making these kinds of claims. Nonsense, Mega. It's a scientific method. Mega stamped its foot on the stone floor. You have to perform your experiments again and again, adjusting the variables each time, revising your hypothesis with the result, and then again and again adjusting the variables each time, revising your hypothesis with the result, and testing everything again. The masters noted. What would you know about the scientific method? You're just an assistant now. It's proof. his proof. Please, wait a minute. I want to read it already. Michael tried to say something, but the master pointed at the door and shouted, "Go!" The Michael tried to circle in town. He passed all the farms with scraggly plants. Then he came to Old Man McDonald's farm. His wheat, corn, pumpkins, and other plants were in large and healthy. As usual, the animals were making quite a lot of noise in the yard, which was focused from the field. Maker covered his ears and was about to walk when someone clicked in his mind. He suddenly had heavy voices of his own. He thought about the rest of his walk to town and the entire way back. More pigs around the fields before planting and put them around the field before planting. Put them in the pens after the planting. Then it must not be the animals themselves that were making the plants grow. Mika thought about all the times he'd been covered with snow and to bury pigs manure. Oh, man, McDonald was feeding animals in the field, and if they were out there, they were certainly relieving themselves out there too. When the old man streets of a field from the plants, he mixed the stuff in, and what makes his soil fertile. At the back of the tower, Margaret tried to explain this to the master, but he would hear nothing of it. "I just did my proof," he said, "then I'm going back to thinking. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm Professor going to save me." Mikas decided to take matters into his own hands. He had already made an opposition with some experiments. Wait a minute. His dependent variable was still how the plants would grow, but his independent variable might. Wait a minute. Independent variables change to how much slope and moisture will mix into the soil. Soil from the same field and mix carefully. Measure amount of soil. Amount of soil is that so we didn't have everything mixed in. After all this, he had some cost overlap. They decided to do the same experiment with different kinds of manner, which Old Man McDonald was happy to give him. Instead, he just doing his business. When the master saw this force, "Yeah," he said, "what's all this?" Maker said, to this the master left the return to town, and he won the battle flag of competition. Week passed, and then a few months. Every day, Mika took care of the measurement of the plant and took care of the plants were doing better than once. He began to cooperate for wait a minute, was still taking care of young kids. Finally, the day of the competition came. The master and Mika traveled together to the town to show off his organized plans. Wait a minute. Is your assignment? The master asked. Is your assignment really high? The professor was the first to present the result of a match. With the judges' battle flag of competition. Master cheered loudly and laughed on the stage. Then the master had his turn. He split his earrings and he had ruled. He had a long time spinning the earth platform where he'd be dealing with a anticizer. You only did one experiment. The judge says, wait a minute, wait a minute. The master has had it turn. He He explained his experiment and what he had proved. He spent a lot of those giving better him the time of me. Wait a minute, and the master had his thought. You only did. Yeah, I read this already. How do you know it will happen again? How do you know it was a pigs? How do you know it will be the same with all pigs? How do you know if it wasn't someone else? What did it have to do with the pigs itself? Why put pigs on the platform? You know, plants don't go well in shade, right? The judge fired the question at him one after another. The master stood stunned and scratched his head. Finally, he said, I wanted to put the pigs in the sling, but someone said my idea was cool. The judge looked shocked and unhappy. Master walked on, feeling defeated. Look, I have one more presenter this year. The judge says, is there a miracle here? Miracle stood up and took the stage with his spotted plan. He was nervous at first, but as he explained how he followed every step on the scientific method to reach his final conclusion, it became easier. He told him how the right mixture better than produce more. I called the mixture fertilizer, and I said at the end, the judges asked him questions. Some he had answered for, some he didn't. He don't know. He said when he didn't know the answer, I can do experiments to find out. The judges walked with each other for barely talked with each other for barely a minute before they announced that America was the winner. Everyone cheered loudly, except for the master, just the my assistants. The master said they don't hold together. America holding trophy as though the name of my discovery. Mika didn't say anything. He rode along smiling, knowing that he had used a scientific method to discover something that would help people for many years to come.
Good job!